NBA Finals, long shot parlay edition. Welcome aboard. My name's Austin. In this video, we'll begin with like an easy mode parlay at plus 200, medium plus 700, plus 1700. We end the video as always. Like I said, my name's Austin. Thank you for tuning in. Before we even dive into anything for game 3 of the NBA Finals, we need to start with how we did on this long shot parlay video in game 2. Now we'll start with the easy mode. We cashed to the ladder challenge. We'll love to see that. But then things got a little bit dicey because we missed our Betr slip by 1 rebound from Andrew Nemhard. And then our long shot parlay was honestly at the table. We had this one at plus 1100 odds. SGA went over under barely, but we missed by 1 Lou Dort 3, and SGA got 10 assists or 8 assists. We needed 10. If you lowered those a little bit, like Lou Dort down to 2 or down to 1, you might have cashed that one if you just took a little bit more conservative lines. And heck, you could maybe do that today. But we're going to dive into things in just one moment. As always, we do a separate video for the NBA Finals. So if you want to know my best bets, my favorite prop in this game, you can check that video out. It was posted last night. Go tap into it. We're on a 10-1 prop run. My favorite prop is actually not involved in any of these parlays. So again, tap into that video. I'll link it down below. Top link in the description. But we begin with the easy mode parlay, or at least I hope it's easy. Should be no surprise. It'll be day 3 of the ladder challenge. I posted my little YouTube short, posted on other social medias yesterday. I'm not going to go into every single leg, but I really like this one. And I think this comes down to SGA 30 plus points. I'm willing to lose there. You could lower him down to 25 if you want to, but I just don't see Chet having a big game. Siakam, same. Hartenstein, I talked about him a little bit. I actually think this is a terrible matchup for him. I think he get played off the court here. Then it's SGA. I don't like his assist prop. And then J-Dub not getting assists and grabbing some boards. I really like that at plus 193. I actually think right now the odds for it is close to plus 200. So again, we're trying to turn our $90 into 270, technically 60 cents short. I don't care. Let's complete the ladder. If we're 60 cents short, I ain't going to be too mad. So again, that is day 3 of the ladder challenge. Now let's get into some picks about this, about the rest of the game. But we'll get into the long shot in just one moment. As always, we'll go to our Betr slip, which I talked about this a little bit in the video, the longer form video on this game on my favorite side, total props and stuff like that. But again, Betr, we love them here. And if you haven't signed up, they still have the offer. They extended it at least for this week, or at least into this game. Again, Betr, I would argue, has the best daily fantasy offer out there right now, especially if you're a smaller unit bettor. Now, other daily fantasy apps will say, hey, we'll give you a match on your first deposit up to $1,000, but a lot of people don't have $1,000 to deposit. And I get that. Maybe you're a smaller bettor. Maybe you bet $5, $10, maybe max 20. Then I would argue Better's probably got the best offer for you, because right now they're giving you $10 just for signing up using my code SHOT or the link in the description. But they'll also give you a 100% match on your first deposit plus this SGA free pick when you deposit. So again, the max for that is $25. So you go in there, you deposit $25 using my code. Make sure you use code SHOT or the link in the description. They'll give you an extra $10 plus a $25 deposit match. So again, just for $25, you get basically 60 plus a free pick. Take advantage of it. All those details down below. I talked about my Betr slip before. SJ less than 13 rebounds and assists. Don't like either of those two matchups. Wiggins, I hate his matchup tonight. I wanted to take his under in 3s at 1.5, but they didn't have that up on a lot of books or on Betr. So I'll take the 6.5 points. Chat, I already talked about it. I just don't think it's a great matchup for him scoring. Then Halliburton, I think he bounces back today and has a pretty good game. I looked at his first quarter points prop, but maybe it just doesn't get going in the first quarter. But he has talked pretty widely about how he wants to start games stronger. I mean, what has he had in the first halves of the first 2 games? Like 4 points and 4 points or something stupid like that. He needs to start better. And I think they found some success in the Miles Turner and Tyrese Halliburton kind of pick and roll. We'll kind of touch on that a little bit more in that long shot. But again, sign up for Betr using my code SHOT. 100% deposit match. You could tail the slip. You could replace the SGA leg and replace it with the free pick. Again, code SHOT or the link down below. Now let's talk about my long shot and what everyone is here for. Let's spend the next few minutes dissecting this one. And I'm on DraftKings today. The only thing negative about being on DraftKings is I can't create a quick slip for you. It's for you to just click the link for it to automatically load all the legs for you. But I think you can take some time to place this one. Let's talk about it. Plus 1,700 odds with a little 33% parlay boost on this game. First leg will be Aaron Nesmith to make 2 3-pointers. This guy's been really good. We know the Thunder will give up 3s. They pack the paint. So if the ball gets into Siakam, he can kick it out to Nesmith. What I also saw them doing was when they experimented with a double big lineup where they had Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren out there, one of those guys was guarding Aaron Nesmith, which left him wide open from 3. What has he made this series? 3 and 4 at home, thinking he knocked down 2. We have only one under in here, and that would be Isaiah Hartenstein. As I said, I don't think this is a good matchup for him. Number one, He's not a very aggressive scorer. And number two, he's playing heavy drop coverage. Well, what happened when the Pacers and Tyrese Halliburton got going in the fourth quarter was mostly because Hartenstein was out there playing drop coverage. Tyrese could get a running head of steam off a Miles Turner, handoff kind of thing, and he was getting open looks. And so I don't see Hartenstein playing a big role tonight. They need him out there sometimes to facilitate the offense, but I think the defense is going to be a little bit catastrophic here. And then speaking of that pick and roll combo, it would be right here. Halliburton 8 assists, and hopefully some of them are going to Miles Turner for 15 plus points. Look, I really think that this is a spot where we'll see Miles Turner used heavily. Number one, he's a home merchant. That's where he performs a lot better is at home. And number two, they found some success there with Halliburton coming off some screens, being involved more. In that game one, it was not a lot of Halliburton being involved. In fact, what I felt like was they just said, Halliburton, go sit in the corner. We'll let Nembhard and these guys do their thing, where I just don't see that being the best. They need, even if Halliburton's not the guy bringing the ball up, which is going to be tough for him, given they're picking him up full court, even if he just needs to be involved in the actions. And if he's involved in the actions, he can drive, might necessarily not lead to him scoring 30 points like he might have done in other series, like against the Pacers or against the Cavaliers and the Knicks, but it could lead to some assists. He's had the potentials. He should expect some more to drop, and I'd like Miles Turner to be one of those guys dropping them for him. Before I get to SGA 35 plus points, Obi Toppin to make a three-pointer. I think it come off one of those passes. Again, he's being defended by Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein. So when they drive, which I think they had to do a little bit more today, Obi Toppin could be wide open for some three looks. He made one, has made his first three in game two, missed the rest of them. I think he gets some open looks though tonight. He made 5 in game one. Not saying he makes 5 tonight, but I think he at least makes 1. And then hopefully this just comes down to SGA scoring 35. I know that's a high line, and that's kind of his regular line. But I think this is a game, if the Thunder are going to win this one, my guess is the SGA masterclass, and he's going to have to carry him. We've seen him score 33 or more in every single game against the Pacers this season. And so I think there's some upside here. I mean, it's SGA's arguably the best scorer on the planet right now. I just think he could go out there and score 40 tonight. So I think they're going to live with it. I mean, we saw when the Pacers won, they let SGA shoot 30 times. That's what they want. They don't want Aaron Wiggins, Alex Caruso getting open looks. I think they'll live with SGA beating them. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if they throw a little bit more zone here tonight. But again, this is a Pacers team that played like 2% of zone. So they really don't do that a whole lot. Maybe they do. I think they did it for 2 possessions in game 2. I still think SGA is going to get a lot of opportunities, and they're going to probably stay home more on those shooters and let SGA beat them with this 2-pointer, since SGA is not really a guy that shoots a ton of threes. So again, make his life as difficult as possible. The Pacers know that SGA is going to get his, which is kind of what they said. Hey, we know Brunson and Donovan Mitchell are going to get theirs. It's the other guys we need to do a better job on. They did a good job of them in game 1. They didn't do a good job on them in game 2. Hence the difference, hence the outcome. They lost that game. I do think that you'll see SGA be needed to score a lot. So plus 1,700 odds. The regular odds are plus 1,300. I think we got a chance there. So to recap, all the parlays we got. We have day 3 of the ladder challenge. Would love for that one to hit. Need SGA locked in. Then we have our better slip, which, man, I would love to smack this bad boy. Reminder, sign up using code SHOT or the link down below. 100% deposit match. Take advantage. And then our final one is our long shot parlay at whatever, plus 1,700 odds. Sprinkle on it. You don't put a full unit. Don't be crazy, but sprinkle on it. Put $5, $2, $3. I don't know, whatever wins you 50. I don't care. It's just a long shot. I think we had a chance though. And hopefully we can bounce back after. But I felt like we had a good read on that game too. We just, SG didn't get the assist, which we needed. Probably Lou Dort is to blame for that, as he probably missed open looks. But either way, those are the picks. Like I said at the top of the show, I have a full-length video where I talk more about my favorite prop, which it is involved in this video. I forgot that I had him involved in one of them. It's involved in the ladder. So I'll give you that. You got 7 legs to choose from. Go check out that video, though. Again, appreciate you guys as always for a great NBA season. We still got some more games left in here, but it's been a really good season. Hopefully, you've been enjoying these long shot parlay videos, which we'll be doing the rest of the postseason. And hopefully, we can smack one of these long shots. I know we knocked at the table. Not at the table. That doesn't make sense. We're knocking at the door in game 2. See if game 3 should be a competitive game. Hopefully, we can cash that one. And hopefully, Hartenstein doesn't do anything. Those are the picks. Let's have a day. If you want to check out my full NBA Game 3 video where I have my favorite prop, spreads, and stuff like that, that video is linked right here. Day 3 of the ladder challenge is here. And MLB video somewhere over here. Go check out that. It's Austin signing out. Have a great Wednesday. Thank you, NBA. We finally don't have 9 games off between games. 9 days off. We'll actually be back Friday, I think, is game 4. See you then. Peace.